Greetings to you all and welcome back to Let's Play Command & Conquer Red Alert. We're here on Soviet Mission 13.
Select target.
I just decided to scout somewhere that I know is covered with a mobile gap generator.
Select target.
Well, I saw that for half a second, that was good. And the harvester is looking vulnerable, but
Waiting order.
I don't really have a good way to deal with the
Unit lost.
massive army of helicopters that's going to come in. See how the flame tower does. Does very well.
Reporting.
Tell you what, because I like you guys so much,
Mission saved.
I'll do the completely illogical thing, and instead of building up my force,
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting.
I'm going to go slam the front door
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
with everything I've got.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
How does that sound? You're fine.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order.
Now, if this goes vaguely successfully,
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade, acknowledged.
then, you know, we can work with it. We can carry on. Could destroy this bridge, and then the only method of transport in and out of anywhere is here. It's an option.
Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
This is not a starvation tactic. I'm not just going to camp out their harvesters,
Acknowledged.
but I am going to kill their harvester because it's en route.
Spy
It's in the way.
ready.
Vehicle report.
It doesn't get a free pass just because it's a harvester.
Affirmative.
Unit
Everyone, shoot the helicopter. New plan. Who the hell shot that shot? Who's doing this? Good work.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Here comes their forces.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
It's all just set up.
Comrade, acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
They're taking their time, we'll take our time, don't worry.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Show them what it means to be acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
We're going to accidentally destroy the bridge, aren't we? You can see it coming.
Comrade, acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Alright,
Report. Affirmative.
I like it.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Artillery unit,
Affirmative.
lead the way.
Affirmative. Reporting.
select target.
Yeah, bob on that boat.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Report. Affirmative.
Fortunately, one of their harvesters seems to be on strike.
Report. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I thought they were bombs.
Very well.
Turned out they were men.
Unit lost.
Very well.
Ah, the harvester's going to crush us all.
Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir.
Whatever we tried.
Report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Single file.
Acknowledged.
Where no one gets upset.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
No one tries to go around just because they didn't have a turn.
Building.
Yes, sir.
A new truck.
Affirmative.
There we go.
Waiting order.
Right, now let's in first. That's a mine.
Select target. Eyes written.
Yes,
Charging.
This guy's leading the way.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
There's mines everywhere.
Affirmative. At once. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Report. Affirmative. Affirmative.
You know, let's be smart about this and actually use our artillery pieces. We brought them for a reason.
Affirmative.
The mammoths are really just the escort.
Acknowledged.
They're here to shoot down the helicopters.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Yes, sir.
There's one man who bailed out of something. He's doing a good job.
Unit lost.
Oh, he died in the air.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The
Acknowledged.
dramatic
Sir.
slow fall as well,
Waiting
like he's from the
order.
movies.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged.
This is not outranging anything.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
How are you still in range?
Affirmative. Report.
Right,
Affirmative. Comrade.
here we go.
Affirmative.
Perfect.
Reporting. Comrade. Yes, sir.
This is fine. Just get it done.
Building.
Beautiful. Good shot.
Vehicle reporting. Awaiting order.
Everyone's on fire, don't panic. Don't worry about this.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes,
We
sir.
got everything under control. Maybe we've got some aircraft.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, number 3.
Yes, sir.
Let someone take a little nosy forwards. We'll take someone who's on half-life, because then if they get hit, they won't actually lose any life. If you know what I mean, because they'll be able to go back to where they were before anyway.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Let me
Acknowledged.
kill this stupid thing. Oh, now I've really done it. Now I've attacked their precious mobile gap generator. It's not mobile anymore.
Yes, sir.
Fix stationary and entirely not mobile gap generator. Now they're really angry.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. No problem. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Defensive lines, people. I'm expecting attack from the left, which is why I took this kind of crescent formation.
Building.
Waiting.
Okay, I don't want to go back to what you were doing.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Commotion seems to have died down. Oh, now we stood them up again.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Just killed the damn thing.
Affirmative.
Well, they're really protective of this.
Select target.
I have some men with the strike force.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
This is rather impolite.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
There's one mammoth who's going to do his job. No one's going to stop him.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
My opponent is spending a lot of money on rocket men.
Affirmative.
I think they're getting a lot free, just given to them by the level,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
if I'm not mistaken.
Acknowledged.
I think the ones that appear up at the top are just sort of freebies. Speaking of appearing at the top. Oh, we're getting flanked from everywhere.
Yes,
What are we
sir.
up to? We're up to...
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we've got a fair force back home. It's enough.
Select target.
Now that that thing's gone, I can actually reveal the
Yes,
base.
sir. Affirmative.
Do a quick bit of defense.
Attack.
So I defend. There goes the Iron Curtain. I'll be honest with you, I don't find the Iron Curtain very useful. I find the Chronosphere a lot more useful.
Unit lost.
Hopefully we'll get to demonstrate the Chronosphere in the next Allied mission. I think we will. I think we get it.
Waiting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting. Acknowledged. Awaiting. Yes, sir.
So that'll be a lot of fun. But I don't find the Iron Curtain
Affirmative.
that good. It's okay. In a perfect world where you let it lead the charge, it's all good. But you put it on a charging unit, takes all the fire, defends everyone behind him, then it's really good. But generally, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I'm not going to rebuild it, put it that way. Take out the radar domes and then capture the Chronosphere. Okay.
Yes, sir. Very well.
I just had to check that to make sure I didn't have to capture the radar domes. I know we had to deal with the radar domes then, and only then could we deal with the Chronosphere, but I forgot if we had to capture or destroy.
Acknowledged. Very well.
You're doing well.
At one. Yes, sir.
I sort of don't want to take this victory away from him.
Unit lost.
Yeah, that counts as his.
Reporting. Waiting order. Yes,
Well,
sir.
if you can't get to your destination, you know, just knock down the fences.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
There was a mobile gap generator here, which is why it was dark and it suddenly got a lot lighter.
Spy plane ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting at once. Affirmative.
Alright, what can we find?
Very well. Affirmative.
I'm doing this slow and tactically. It makes a change, for one,
Lost.
and for two, I think it's probably the right move.
Yes, sir. No
Nice
problem.
attempt.
No problem. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
I'm aware of the fact he was aiming at the ore truck, but it looked like he just took a pot shot at the fence because he didn't like it.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Not sure why I focus on the mobile gap generator there, it's not exactly a threat.
Acknowledged.
Well, I
Acknowledged.
took it down.
Affirmative.
I don't care about the harvester, let it go. We can make a new entrance into their base.
Select target.
I'm curious as to what's actually over here. I'm guessing it's a beach. You could land there if you chose to. Just do what you can.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Select target.
A new squadron of men.
Building.
Another
Yes,
B2.
sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
There's a naval yard which I would love to kill, so I'm going to kill it from range.
Awaiting orders.
B2s. I don't want my tanks anywhere near the
Unit
boats.
Ready.
Some harvesting. There probably is a beach at the end of that, but I'm going to leave that be.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yep, you're aiming well at your target. Good job, both of you.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
You know, there's a reason you have a commander.
Building.
We've seen some brave things on this playthrough, but I get the feeling that a technician taking on 4 mammoth tanks is possibly the bravest we've seen.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Just looking at the minimap right now and seeing this weird backwards 1 thing.
Yes, sir.
Am I the only one who's ever been tempted to try and make things on the minimap? Look, I made a 1. Spell out my name, something like that. Come on, some of you have done it.
Spy plane ready.
Spy plane's just here to look further ahead.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
I don't run into any nasty surprises.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Well, things are looking good.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Also good as I have a secondary force just building up back at base.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
These guys have found new targets to shoot at.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Just taking it nice and slow.
Affirmative.
Gonna need an engineer at some point, so we'll get him now.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Of all the targets, you send 4 helicopters, and of all the targets you could aim at,
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Reporting.
they came in firing at the infantry. They're on the mammoths now, because they killed a man.
Yes, sir.
But their primary target, their first choice, was that one
Affirmative.
rifleman. You know, who am I to question the Allied forces when I'm not in control of them?
Yes, sir.
And maybe I'm biased, but I think I do a better job. And let's be honest, the job I do is not very good, but I still think it's better than what they put together.
Agree. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
More aggressive scouting from these guys now.
Ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our enemy's base is pretty much ripped to shreds.
Affirmative. Agree. Of course.
That being said, I think they have a second base, don't they?
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they found some stuff.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Okay, that's enough.
Affirmative.
They gave us a little warning shot and then they're on their way.
Building.
Yes,
I
sir.
can respect the way they're fighting this.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Right, I'm
Acknowledged.
gonna kick up the aggression into high gear now.
Acknowledged.
I'm gonna do less ginger movements backed up by V2s and more Rambo charges
Vehicle acknowledged.
with mammoths.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
And that's one base down.
Affirmative.
They have 2 gap generators over here? Looks like it. It looks like 2 circles on the minimap to me.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
And the fog is rapidly replacing itself.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Have
ready.
you built anything other than bazooka men?
Affirmative.
Seriously.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
They're good units, don't get me wrong, but you need more than just bazooka men.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Especially when I'm just going to mass mammoths. Ugh, words are becoming difficult today. But let's be honest, who here was surprised when I started to build nothing but mammoths?
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Because the computer apparently was. Yes, I see you.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Let's kill all the gap generators and the spy plane can actually do something useful. We have power drop as well, so we could drop up the cliff.
Acknowledged.
These things are tough. They take a lot of shots. You're alright, Pillbox. Tell you what, you do your best. And when you're finished, we'll have words, alright? Man, that's now the priority. This guy's on strike. That's 2 radar domes destroyed. There's been no message in the top left to say secondary mission complete or anything of that ilk. So, more to do. The fact that this isn't reshrouding, does that mean they're in low power? I think it does.
Select target. Reinforcements have arrived. Select target.
In which case I've got some men going in.
Unit lost.
Yeah, good luck.
Unit lost.
Run to the corner!
Lost.
Tech center, a chronosphere that I can only capture if
Unit lost.
all of the radar domes are down. Don't think they are, because I'm pretty sure there's one here. In this base. How do I get to this base now that I blew up the bridge? Go up here? Ah, let's go find out.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Tell you what, we'll find out in the next video. So the next one should be clearer, because I think the level looks mostly won. All of those boats we're just going to ignore, they're no threat to us, we don't need to destroy them. I'm just going to have to check and make sure that there aren't any other radar domes that I'm missing out on. Almost certain I am, because I haven't seen anything pop up to say we're done with that. But hey, next video, looks like this is going to be victory to us. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then.